Okay guys, so for this last segment, we're going to talk a little bit about how the college is handling the coronavirus situation and what you need to know to keep yourself safe here on campus. Before we get going with this segment, I do want to point out that throughout this orientation video, you've probably noticed that we are not wearing masks, but I do want to indicate to you that we have taken everyone's temperatures and we are socially distanced, so we're doing everything we can to keep everyone safe and still be able to provide you with a quality video. So with that being said, I have with us Joe Stepp, who is here with us at the college to help us kind of deal with the coronavirus outbreak and keep us safe here on campus. So welcome, Joe. I guess the first question I would ask you, what do students need to know about coming on campus during the coronavirus situation?
Yeah, it's important to point out that on campus our main goal is to make sure we provide a safe learning environment for everyone and keep the in-person classes going as much as we can, because that's a crucial part of learning for a lot of these students. So it's important to know that if you are experiencing any kind of issues, you're staying home, any kind of symptoms. And then we also like to point out too that our policies and guidelines that the college has set up have all been developed according to CDC and health department guidelines, and that's kind of what we're following to make sure we do maintain a safe campus. And part of the safe campus issues that are going on is we're requiring everybody to wear face masks at all time while on campus. And then we know this isn't always comfortable or convenient, but it is required, and does go a long way in helping reduce the spread of COVID. Another thing we're talking about is social distancing. Is one of those terms you're hearing all over the place right now. That just simply means maintaining a safe distance from others while you're on campus or in life in general, out and about in everyday life. And by safe distance, we mean maintaining at least 6 feet in between each other at all times when possible. And with the social distancing also comes smaller class sizes, which is allowing the instructors to keep the students in class and keep them spread out, socially distanced, to maintain a safe class environment. If someone does come in with COVID, it's helping reduce that spread as well. And then we're hand sanitizing stations. You'll see them placed all over campus in different locations, some on sidewalks, inside the buildings. They go a long way in helping keep your hands clean, germ-free. We do ask you try to touch your face as much as possible while you're on campus. Don't rub your eyes and rub your face. It helps get the germs spread everywhere. And also, when you can, use hand washing with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds.
Awesome. So if a student is taking face-to-face classes and they don't feel well, I know we're going into allergy season, cold season, somebody doesn't feel well, what steps should they take if that happens?
Yeah, it's important. If you do not feel well, obviously if you test positive for COVID or have someone in your household positive for COVID, so you have an exposure, you need to let us know. But if you don't feel well, we're encouraging everybody to stay home. Don't try to self-diagnose yourself. And I'm not a doctor, we're not doctors by any means, but don't try to self-diagnose. Just get in contact with us, get in contact with your instructors, and we'll follow up and go from there. And part of that is, like I said, if you have COVID, if you have been around anybody with COVID, or if you have COVID symptoms, stay home. Notify your instructors and notify us on our COVID email that we have set up, which is SCC COVID-19 at sandhills.edu. Then once we're contacted, the case is forwarded to us, we'll reach out to the student, try to make phone contact with them. After we make phone contact and try to establish the symptoms or the situation, we'll then send you a follow-up email with important information, important dates. So you have that on your file as well. And then it's important that you maintain communication with not only either myself or whichever team member you're speaking with, but also with your instructor so you can follow up on classes.
Awesome. And we do want to point out also that parking stickers will not be required for students in the spring semester. You can still get an ID card if you'd like here at the Dempsey Student Center for this semester. And so Joe mentioned the email that if you are having symptoms or if you don't feel well, that email, we'll put it back up on the screen just to remind you of that. But is there anything else that students need to know before coming on campus?
It's important we just keep stressing. If you have symptoms, stay home, let us know about it. The maintenance and housekeeping is doing a great job of keeping all surfaces wiped down. They have cleaning of all like door handles and flat surfaces at least twice daily. The housekeeping is thoroughly cleaning the buildings every night before we come back onto campus. The maintenance department placed ventilation or purifying system, all the ventilation systems on campus to help keep a cleaner air. And so stay home if you're sick, but we wanted you to be really sure if you are coming to campus, we're doing the best we can to maintain that safe environment.
Thank you, Joe. And again, everyone, please stay safe. Make sure you wear your mask. We want you to stay healthy and be successful while you're here at Sandhills.